Hello Virgo, welcome to Fifth House Divination. My name's Kirsty and today we are doing your question answered for May 2021. So if you can think of a question that you'd like an answer to in a yes-no format, then we'll try and get you an answer in this reading. Readings are general, so please do just take what resonates. And this reading is not designed just to answer the question for May, so obviously, you know, this could happen at another time. So guys, I think of your question. I'm going to pick out another 7 cards to go with this card here. This card will be the indicator as to what the answer to the question is. And the other 7 cards will give you some idea about why the answer is what the answer is, hopefully. So 4, 5, oh, I've got 2 there, 6 and 7. Okay, so the underlying energy then for you for this is the Knight of Wands. This talks about chasing after what you fancy. Here for a good time, not a long time. Right, I'll make sure I've got 8 there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I shuffle those. So I'll lay them out. So the answers is yes, so what is happening in May, soon, so what's coming in for you, delayed, something that is delayed, and then we've got the no, so what isn't happening. So wherever the crystal ball lands, that is the answer, and then the other 7 cards will give us a little bit of information, hopefully, about why the answer is what the answer is. Okay, so yes, so what is happening in May for Virgo is the Queen of Swords. This talks about using your truth, using the lessons that you've learned to cut out what doesn't do you a service. Soon we've got the Justice card coming in. Delayed is the King of Wands. And in the no position, we've got the 5 of Swords. So going round again, in the yes position, we've got the 7 of Swords. In the soon position, we've got the unknown card. So the answer to the question is soon, but there is a bit of a caveat with that, so I'll get to that in a second. Delayed, we've got the Chariot, and in the no position, we've got the 4 of Cups. Okay, so the answer to the question then, so the card is coming out in the soon position. This talks about not forcing your hand. It is going to happen, but you need to just let things play out naturally. Don't interfere with it. This is possibly something that you don't have control over. You know, you can't directly control it. So you need to just wait and let things unfold and naturally. And that is always the advice with this position. So don't interfere, just let it flow, and yes, it will happen for you. And it's coming in with the Justice card. So the Justice card, I mean, this could be court justice, this could be karmic justice, but the Justice card generally talks about right and proper action. So the Justice card, when this is kind of receiving something that you've earned, whether that's good or bad. The Justice card says that whatever this is that's coming in for you is something that you deserve. It's the right thing. So if this is a court decision that you're waiting for, generally the Justice card talks about things, you know, kind of going in your favour if it pops up. But whatever the outcome is, whatever it is that's coming in for you, it's the just thing based on what has been happened in the past. So if you've been a bit of a pain, or if you've done something that's not great in the past, then the Justice card will kind of send you your just desserts, as it were. So right, okay, so let's have a look. So what isn't happening then, interestingly, so down here we've got the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. In the yes, we've got the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So I think this looks like you planning. The Queen of Swords talks about getting clear about what does and what doesn't serve you. And the Seven of Swords, we've got planning, strategy. This could be you becoming aware of and cutting out deceivousness. Deviousness. Is that even a word? I've just made up a new word. Hooray. Deviousness, deception. This could be you spotting it and kind of cutting it out, or this could just be you getting really clear about what your truth is, and making a strategy to go after it. And with the Knight of Wands here as the underlying energy, this really talks about chasing after whatever it is that floats your boat. This could be a person. If this is a person, this is somebody, as I said, who's here for a good time, not a long time. They love chasing down. They're very inspired, and they go after whatever inspires them, what tweaks their interest, they'll take action towards. Oh, and underneath that we've got the Two of Cups. So this might be some sort of flirtation or fancy that you've got going on here. So in the yes position, so what is happening in May is that you're getting very clear and you're getting very good at using the clarity that you've gained, the logic that you have to create a plan. Seven of Swords can sometimes talk about exiting a situation, but I'm not really seeing an exit here. I think this is just talking more about exit and sort of a planning and strategy. Or as I say, if there has been some deception or some deviousness in the past, you're becoming aware of it. And then, as I say, there is this Justice card coming in. So if someone hasn't been dealing with you very well, if somebody hasn't been treating you very well, they will be getting what's coming to them, basically. So in the delayed position, we've got the Chariot, and this talks about movement forward. This talks about swift movement forward, and the reason she's achieving the speed and the forward direction that she's got is because she's managing to combine two opposing forces and get them to work together, get them to direct them in the same way, and this is what creates the forward momentum. And in the delayed position there's also this King of Wands, and the King of Wands is directing our willpower. Again, this could be a person, maybe, but with the King of Wands we're actively controlling and directing our willpower, our energy, where we're putting, what we're taking action towards. We're in control of it and we're very experienced at using it. So I think with this delayed position, I think while you're getting clarity and you're using your logic and the clarity that you have, and creating a plan and a strategy, there is a delay of you being able to execute that, to move forward. I think there is a delay in you being able to take action towards executing your plan and getting the situation moving forward. So what we have in the no position, then we've got the Four of Cups and we've got the Five of Swords. So these generally are both seen as kind of negative cards. So the fact that you have them in the no position, so it's no to the negativity, as it were. So I think this is obviously good for you, I'm guessing. So with the Five of Swords talks about victory at a cost. This can talk about collateral damage. This can talk about arguments, mental conflict, fighting. And with the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is being offered something that you're not really that impressed by. Emotionally, you're just kind of a little bit of ambivalent towards it. It's a bit of a meh card for me. It's I'm not really that impressed by any of the options that I'm being given. So that these are both in the no position. So in May, Sorry, I'm just looking at the other cards. With the Five of Swords, normally this is so this is like a kind of a collateral damage. Collateral damage caused by not being impressed by what you're being offered. And now I'm just looking at this ball, and you're being offered something. So I think that in May that there isn't. I think that there isn't going to be any kind of conflict in May, or there may be conflict, but not specifically around this situation that you're trying to move forward. You know, there is a lack of conflict. So I think whatever it is that you're trying to move forward that wants to come in for you, or this justice that's coming through, this isn't going to cause conflict or a feeling of, you know, it not being good enough. This isn't going to cause arguments or things not being good enough. But there is just going to be a delay to you being able to move forward, a delay to you being able to take action. So, I guess this is saying, you know, make your plans, understand what you need to understand, and make your plans, but sit tight, because I think whatever it is that you're waiting for to come in, whatever this justice is that's coming down the pipeline for you, you've got no control over it. You can't control it. It's going to come in when it comes, but it's coming soon. And I think once this happens, this is probably what's then going to allow you to move forward and take action. I think whatever this justice is that's coming in, it's going to be accepted. I think it's going to be seen as being fair. It's going to be seen as being sufficient, because with the Four of Cups, it's like, no, nothing's really kind of good enough, or, you know, it's just not doing it for me. So because there is no Four of Cups and there is no Five of Swords, I think whatever this is that's coming in is going to be, you know, it's going to be enough, it's going to be fine, and it's not going to cause a fight or an argument, but it's just waiting for this to happen is what's going to cause the delay to moving forward and being able to do whatever it is that you really want to do. There is something, I think, with this Knight of Wands underlying, there is something that I feel that you want to chase after, that you want to go after. So you're just waiting for this to, I mean, this could be, for example, this could be somebody who's possibly waiting for a divorce settlement or something to come through. You know it's coming, you're planning, you're getting clear about what you want to do. When it comes through, it's going to be fair to the point that it's not going to cause any arguments or any further conflict, but you're just waiting for this to come through so that you can move forward with doing whatever it is that you want to do. That would just be an example of how I would see this. So, guys, if this is for you, I hope you got something from this. If you did, please do click the like button. That helps the channel to grow. It also helps me to understand what it is that you guys like to see, what you want to see. I upload different styles and topics of readings, so if you'd like to be notified of those, please do click the subscribe button, and you'll see those when they come through. And I think for each sign I'll probably post 3 or 4 readings a month in different formats, different topics. So I look forward to you joining the community if you feel so inclined. And thank you very much for watching today, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Cheers, guys.